Hello boys and girls, I'm TheFlyingTeaCup, and I'm gonna answer some questions, but before I do that, I just want to apologize that I've been gone for a very long time. I will explain further on in the video why I've been gone, and hopefully you will understand. But I will try to be more active in the summer because I have more time on my hands, and I don't want to disappoint you guys. My focus will and will always be quality over quantity. But let's carry on, let's answer some questions. What games do you play other than Titanfall? Will you feature videos about other games on the channel? Well, I do play other games, but I'm not sure if I can make any enjoyable videos of them. But some games I play, for instance, is Rainbow Six Siege. I'm terrible at the game, so I don't know if it's enjoyable to watch. But I think other games in the future, probably Anthem, I guess. From what I've seen, Anthem looks good, but I know there's a lot of controversy regarding Anthem, but I will keep a close eye on it and see what happens. What is your favorite execution? I would say Krubchek. I didn't have the chance to play the original Titanfall, but the second game is my favorite of all time. In short, is it a good idea to try out the original one? If you have a spare copy, or if you have a friend who has a copy, I would say absolutely try it out. But buying a new one at this state is, I think it's too late, honestly. I think the player base is way too little in the first game to find a match. I mean, you could probably find a match, but it would just take a lot of time, and you would probably play with the same squad over and over. But that's completely up to you. Could you maybe do a series like Lazy Purple's How It Feels to Play series about the Titans in Titanfall 2? He's just funnier than me. What is your favorite faction in Titanfall 2? Mine is the 6-4. Honestly, it's a dilemma between the Aces and the 6-4. I would probably say the 6-4. In Titanfall 3, do you think they're still gonna put some useless-ish items in the game? Example, AWOL, Radar Jammer, G2, Devotion, Phase Rewind, and Smart Pistol. Honestly, no weapons are useless-ish. They are just more difficult to handle. And of course, there are gonna be weapons that are considered as bad, but probably because it doesn't really fit anyone's playstyle and they are much more difficult to play with. But I would say that with your definition of useless-ish items, then yes, they are definitely gonna put some of those weapons in Titanfall 3. I mean, I have to do a let's talk on something in Titanfall 3 at least. What stops you from constantly making videos consistently? If there's something personal, it's your choice to say or not. The reason why I haven't uploaded that much this year is because I had a lot of things to do in school, but also a few months ago I had a fractured rib, which made it really difficult to do simple tasks as just simply walking, sitting down in front of the computer and doing stuff. So that's the reason why I haven't uploaded anything and why there has been such a big gap between videos. But now my ribs are fine, so hopefully everything will go back to normal, but of course I can't promise anything. Where did you get the idea for your name? Honestly, first I wasn't even supposed to answer this question because I've already answered it in my Q&A that I did last year. But because there's a lot of people that have found my channel now, I think I could answer that again. But honestly, there are no huge background or big secret lore. I just thought that flying teacups would be ridiculous, and I just renamed myself on Steam TheFlyingTeaCup and just rolled with it. Sorry to disappoint, but that's the origin story. What is your favorite Titan? Depending on the situation, but competitively, North Star, and casually Scorch. What do you think about the primary pistols? Are they OP/cheap to you, and what's your opinion on pulse blade mains, like me? I would say that the primary pistols, it was an unnecessary change, because even if people play with a certain weapon that is secondary a lot, it doesn't mean that they should be primaries. But I mean, if you like them, sure, play with them. I personally think that it was an unnecessary change, and I actively avoid them. I don't see a lot of people using them either way, but that's just my opinion, and everyone is allowed an opinion. And on pulse blade mains, well, I don't really have an opinion on that. I play with pulse blade from time to time, and people using pulse blade, I think they're fine. What is your opinion on every Titan in Titanfall 2, from best to worst? My favorite is Legion. Well, here's my list. I know you're disappointed, and I know I have upset a lot of people, because, well, everybody has a different opinion, and a lot of people will probably ask why I put North Star so high up, but honestly, the Let's Talk series doesn't really reflect my honest opinion. I try to make everything so dramatic it's funny, so stop telling me that I hate Holopilot. I don't. Stop it, please! Who is thicker, Iron or Tone or Luca? Lukua? Is that how you pronounce it? Let me search up.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
What is your opinion on Squeakers? I mean, some people can't really do anything about their voice. For example, I think my voice is extremely light and I hate to listen to it. And that's why I hate rewatching my videos. But when people are trying to backseat game for you, or backseat play for you, I think that is just unnecessary, and especially if there's someone who has an annoying voice. So, I mean, people who are just trying to enjoy a game and talk are fine, but people who's honestly trying to tell you what to do because they are so much better, that just annoys me. Are you worried that they might add Battle Royale? I could make a full video complaining why I don't think they will add and why they shouldn't, but to make it short, I don't think the elements of Titanfall works in a Battle Royale mode. But I don't know how Titanfall 3 would look like, so I'm open for ideas, but I still don't think and I don't want a Battle Royale in Titanfall 3. What kind of university course do you take? I am studying game development and I just completed my second year of 3. Then I will probably move on to, I guess you could call it, college. I don't know if that is the exact translation from Swedish to English, but I'll continue studying game development. How long does it take to edit a video? It depends on what kind of video it is. If it's a theory, then it might take about 1 or 2 days if I really focus. If it's a Let's Talk, it might take about a day if I'm working really hard and everything goes smoothly. And if it's a Tale from the Frontier, it will take everything from maybe a week to maybe 3 weeks, depending on how many voice lines it requires, how many sound effects, all the video and stuff like that. Have you ever thought about hosting Titanfall 2 matches? Actually, I have been thinking about it, but there are some things that keeps me from actually doing it. First of all, finding people that wants to play, or teams that really wants to compete in a for fun tournament. But also, I am extremely awkward live. If you have seen my live streams, I'm just seriously awkward, and just like this Q&A, I feel very awkward because I'm just sitting in my room talking to no one and not having a script. So yeah, in the future, absolutely. But right now, there are some things that I have to work on. Will you ever play on Xbox or PS4? I do actually own a copy of Titanfall 2 on PS4. I just don't play that often. And some of you might already know this because I've posted it on my Discord channel. So if you want to be updated more frequently instead of just waiting for a video, then join the Discord channel. And with that, I want to thank everyone who's sent in any questions. And I hope you got the responses that you wanted. Thanks so much for watching and take care.